What's going on, everyone? Replacing both fuel filters in this 17 Ram 2500 6.7 Cummins. We'll start off with this engine mounted fuel filter. Take that drain valve and you unscrew it 1/4 turn counterclockwise. And I'm going to mark the cap with a paint pen. There is a torque spec on that also, but I'm just going to line the marks up when I go to tighten it back up. We'll unscrew this cap about 2 turns, and then it will drain out into the pan below. And this is a preventative maintenance fuel filter replacement job. There's no problems with the way this engine runs. Once you unscrew it 2 turns, it breaks the siphon effect, and you can drain that filter housing. Remove the cap. Once it's completely drained, we'll go ahead and spin the drain 1/4 turn back clockwise and close it. Pull the O-ring out. And I'm being real careful here to not knock any dirt or crud inside that filter housing. I'm using a microfiber towel. I like to do that on these diesels. It doesn't leave any lint. These things can be really wedged in there. It tells you not to pry them out, but that's what I'm going to have to do on this one. We'll just gently pry it out. Yeah, it's tucked down there really good, and it's hard to get down there and get some leverage with one hand. So I can pry on it and pull at the same time. Break that O-ring free. Same thing as the cap, just being careful not to knock any crud down in the housing. And out with the old. On these OEM Mopar filters in the box, they do have a service instruction sheet that comes with it showing you how to replace. It has the torque spec for the cap and some diagrams on it. So I'm going to use some of the diesel on the old filter to lube up the inner and outer O-rings before installing. Next, install the new filter. Firmly press until it fully seats. On the new O-ring, I'm going to lube it up with some engine oil. Then roll it all the way down into the lower O-ring groove at the bottom, making sure it's fully seated all the way around. If not, you'll have a leak. And lastly, install the cap. And we'll spin it on till those marks line up, or get close at least. And on this one, by the time it got tight, it actually went a little bit further, but it won't hurt anything. So the engine mounted filter serviced. Now onto the chassis mounted. There's a drain on the bottom. We're going to put a hose on it. And they've got a little yellow mark they've marked. I'm just going to make it more visible, mark over that and the body of it, and loosen up this drain a couple turns. And we'll let it drain out until it stops. Once that's done, tighten up the drain plug. And remove the hose. Now we can remove the lower cap, and there will be some diesel that's still going to come out. So that's why I put a few rags and one of those absorbent rags on the drive line. We'll spin it till it starts to drain out the rest. Once that's done, pull the filter out. And there's the part number for the rear one. Just firmly grab the filter, pull it out. And we'll wipe this cap down, making sure there's no dirt in the threads, and pull the O-ring out. And clean that O-ring groove out. Make sure there's nothing stuck in there. Same thing, we'll lube up the new O-ring with some engine oil. Roll that down into the lower groove. Making sure it's also seated. Taking some diesel and lubing up that inner seal. And this filter's only going to go in one way. You'll kind of slide it up there, and you'll feel it find its way. It's kind of oval shaped on the inside, and if you don't want to force it, just spin it until it goes in freely, and then press it up firmly until it seats. And reinstall the cap. And we're making sure nothing's forced. Don't want to break anything. And tighten the cap down. We'll do the same thing, just spin it till the marks get close. clean up that residual diesel, and the rear one's serviced. Alright, to prime this, you just turn the ignition to run for 4 seconds, and then turn it off and repeat that 4 times. That'll prime the fuel system. And then go into your engine info, or vehicle info, fuel filter, and reset the fuel filter life. So this one's complete and ready to go. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you in the next video.